Hi everyone, we're here at the vet clinic and we're here with Dr. Andrew Kushnir. How you guys know him very much from all the posts from IFA, Poznań Zoo, as well as the Wildcat Sanctuary. And we are still on the final leg of this trip, but tell us about the last 24 hours.
The last 24 hours, a lot of putting pieces together. I mean, we left Poznań Zoo very, very early in the morning. You know, that was the first step of the journey. We had a big team there, you know, getting all the lions into their crates, getting them into the vans, and then driving all the way to Warsaw, which was a few hours, going through all the customs there, getting them onto the plane, which was a journey in and of itself, getting them up the conveyor belts and getting them situated in the plane. Everyone, you know, did very, very well on the plane. Of course, it's a very stressful situation, but all their stress subsided after some time, after they got used to their crates, and after they got used to the sounds of the airplanes, or the airplane. Then we arrived in Chicago, and the next step was unloading them, which was another journey, getting them onto the van for transport, and you know, making sure that everyone was healthy and settled, and we offered them their first meal there at the airport, and then the long journey to the Wildcat Sanctuary here.
Into the snow.
Into the snow, yeah. At a certain point, I fell asleep on the ride from the airport here at the sanctuary, and I woke up because it's really cold. I looked out and there's just snow everywhere, and I had said, oh, you know what? I know I'm in Minnesota.
And so, what was the first steps they took into their new rooms?
Yeah, so first, you know, we put the three in their own room, and we put Prada in her own room, just because we wanted to make sure that if the introductions weren't going to happen, that they would have their own room, and they could still have a dividing wall to get used to each other. And they've had play dates before, and they've known each other for quite some time now, through scent, through visualization, and so we let the three out first, and then we let Prada out, and everyone was doing super well, and they were nuzzling up to each other through the dividing wall. So we said, let's try a play date. So everyone did really well. You know, they were getting settled. It was a long, long journey for them. Just this leg was really long. But this is old hat for them. They've had many long journeys along the road out of Ukraine. And this morning, I mean, everyone's really settled with each other.
Yeah, and then we separated them overnight just for caution, and then today we decided to do a full merger play date.
Yes.
And I know you went down with me this afternoon and explained what you saw and how you felt when you saw that.
It was just pure joy, pure joy. I mean, all of these cubs have been through a lot. They've been through a lot. I mean, they've survived war, they've survived a whole lot, and to finally be here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, that's going to be their forever home. It's very surreal. And then seeing them all together on the bed, they're you'd think that they were raised together.
Prada tried so hard, and I mean, we always say, oh, it'll get used to it, but it was within 5 or 6 hours they became a family.
Yeah, licking each other and cuddling together and playing it. It's beautiful. It's amazing for me to see. I'm really grateful to Wildcat Sanctuary, and I'm really grateful for helping me along the way from day one. Doing all the legwork of the permits, and then Poznań Zoo being the lily pad for not just these 4 lion cubs, but a whole slew of other lions and tigers and bears that have been evacuated out of Ukraine. There's still a lot of work to be done over in Ukraine, and luckily there's a lot of us who care, and this may not be the last time you see it.
We hope not. We know you will always be an advocate for the animals. Well, tell us, I know you're going to spend a few days here, and you've met Dr. Campbell, and are going to probably meet the caretakers over the next day. Today's been a whirlwind of media and getting them settled. But what's it going to be like when you have your kind of final goodbye for this time,
right.
But it'll be a see you soon because you'll see them again.
Yeah, so I definitely do plan to come visit whenever I can. But man, life after lions, it seems like a dream, because my life has been with lions for many, many months now. But first thing I'm going to do is, once I'm finally home, is just kind of take it easy, be with my family, be with my dog Henry, because I did go home for a week before we flew out, and it was just like a little bit of a taster of normal life back home. Yeah, so I'll rest up a little bit and then right back to work. There's a lot of animals in quarantine held, and
Oh, awesome.
up
Well,
to the task.
we thank you for being a part of this because you kind of instigated it when you were in Odessa with the rescue group there, and you've sat through to the whole end. I know it's been as much of a journey for you as it has been the Lions, and so thank you. We feel blessed and honored that we get to provide them a lifetime home. So thank you, and you are always welcome here at the sanctuary.
Thank you very much.